All right, as you can see, the market did in fact trade down. Look at the bodies of the candles respecting that blue shaded area. Really, really handsome price delivery. And it dipped down a little bit below, but that's fine. I'm not worried about being that accurate. The main thing is going down into that area, it turns and then runs Tuesday's high. Look how much more dynamic that is. Now, what I did was I took the low at the turn after it made its run into that little blue shaded area. Once it started rallying and it took out the swing high around that 13,150, basically crossed back over where the fair value gap is, the larger one that it dropped down into. Once it trades above that, then I'm going to use the high initially at the 2 o'clock hour down to the low post 2:30. That range I'm using the Fibonacci to expand up to a target, and it came up to 13,437 even. I'm just waiting for it to hit that, and then once it does, then I'll go into the Fibonacci and I'll show you, what this looked like, how I measured it and all that. I'm going to take you back in. What I'm doing is anchoring it to the high. And this is the most extreme. Now usually I'll use the highest open or close, lowest open or close in the price swing when it's not expected to have a whole lot of volatility, because it's the FOMC. It's more likely to be much more volatile. That means the extreme of the ranges should be considered. That means now I'm going to use the wicks. You get asked a lot all the time in the comments, like, why does ICT use the wicks and why do you use the bodies and what is it to differentiate? I just taught you. Okay, so I'll show you two forms of that. And actually, draw from the for upside objectives. So low of the high, there's one objective, two objectives, and now we're just falling short of that one. Okay, so that's kind of the extreme target for me today. But if you look at the body to body, it'll make a whole lot more sense in a moment. There's that target I was looking for in the lower portion of the recording. Fair value gap. Initial one here drops down, hits the order block, which is that blue line here. It bounced up into the fair value gap. This is what I was suggesting. This is going to be the main one. So it's a run on liquidity, drop down, start to drop even lower, hit an order block, then rallies up, hits the fair value gap. That sets the stage for the decline down into the area I highlighted in advance. I said this was the end of the road for the bears. Starts to rally, down in, rallies once more, takes off, takes out Tuesday's high, much more meaningfully. And rallies again, goes back into an imbalance here, rallies again, goes back into an imbalance here after taking the target, and continues to go higher from there. Okay, so let's take a look at some of the trades. We've got the run here ahead of FOMC. That I would not count. Okay, that's a setup, but that's a gambler's. So it's before the FOMC announcement. Then we have the drop down, then the fair value gap here. So that's trade one. You return back to the fair value gap here. That's trade two. Drops down in. Below here, you close your short if it's a scalp. Here is a long idea as a scalp. Take it up into buy side liquidity resting above this high here, and then into the fair value gap. This is a short down into the objective I was looking for. Now, right away, some of you are thinking, man, I'm not Spider-Man. How do you expect me to take all these trades? I'm not, folks. I'm not. Any one of these things that I'm outlining here could be a specific setup that fits your unique model, okay, that meets the criteria that you're looking for. It drops down here. That's a buy. You can share this here as an order block there. Lines up and it comes back down to order block. These two down close candles here. Because now this is where I said we were going to turn. And I said that we were going to run Tuesday's highs. Not sweep them like this. It's going to run them. Okay, so we ran right over the top of them here. So it rallies up, comes back down in, retracement, rallies again, small little imbalance. You get right there, rallies. And again in here. This is one that I didn't obviously mention, you see, because I stopped recording.